Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Colin's Corner, episode number 6. I got some stuff to get off my chest. I'm a little annoyed with some stuff that I've been seeing recently. Just some stuff that's popped up that I'm just kind of like, what is going on? Like, what is going through people's heads when they think this stuff? So I'm gonna get into that. But before I do get into that, please make sure that you subscribe. First and foremost. And that you enter this with an open mind. All right, that's the second thing I want you to do, guys. I just don't understand people's mindsets sometimes. All right, to me, I do not understand why people think that they have to act a certain way in order for people to like them, for people to want to be friends with them, for people to want to be in a relationship with them, for people to get opportunities in business or in other ways. I just really don't understand why people think they have to act a certain way. They have to play to how other people feel, how other people think about them, what other people's perception is. Like, why? Why? Like, being you, being genuine, being authentic is the best thing you could ever do for getting an opportunity at anything, for becoming friends with somebody. Here's the thing. If you become friends with somebody by bullshitting your way through it, by telling them what they want to hear, by doing things that they want you to do, by, just saying yes to them all the time, that's not a friendship. That's not being a real friend to somebody. My last episode was about real friends. That's not being a real friend. That's not being genuine. That's not being authentic. Saying yes to somebody all the time? Come on now. That's not a friend. That's a yes man. You know? But everybody, not everybody, I say everybody, and I hate, I have a habit of saying everybody and generalizing, and I don't like saying that, so I'm sorry, but a lot of people think that they have to act a certain way. Like, the whole thing about, like, girls only like douchebags, girls only like bad boys. Here's the thing. There's a fine line between being tough, being emotionally strong, being a strong-willed person, having a strong personality. There's a fine line between that, which it's not inherently bad stuff. It can be used for bad, but it's not inherently bad. There's a difference between all of that, and there's a difference between just being a straight up dick to people. Why are women attracted to that? Why? And it's mostly young women. So if you're like 50 and you're watching this video and you're like, what the hell is he talking about? Hi, I'm 20 years old and I'm talking about the world that I currently reside in. Why? I don't, to me, it does not make sense, because I've had girls in my life, but okay, that sounds weird as hell. I made that sound weird as hell. I've had, pause. I've had girls in my life that I've seen and have asked me for advice and have talked to me, and they talk to me about, oh, this guy's doing this or this guy's doing that. What should I do? And I tell them, well, if you think that they're cheating on you, if you think that they're talking to another girl, why would you keep talking to them? Why would you want to have a relationship of any kind with somebody that you believe is having relations with another person? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to subject yourself to that? But there's something about it. Something in people's heads makes us as humans delusional and think that, hey, this guy or this girl or whoever it is doing something that's bad. That must mean that it's good. It's like opposite day in every single way. It's so weird to me. If you look at like the business side of things, instead of being authentic and being true to yourself, there's so much lying and stuff, and so much like just bullshitting. I hate it. I hate it. I don't hate many things, and I'm getting kind of passionate here. I'm sounding kind of douchey, but the point is, be yourself. There's nothing better. There is nobody better in the world than you. And if people aren't going to accept that, then they're not the right people to have in your life. They're not. The right people to have in your life will come at the right time. But it's not about, hey, I'm going to act a way that somebody else thinks is cool so that I can get ahead, so that I can have a relationship or a back and forth or whatever with them. Nobody cares. Because if a relationship isn't built on solid ground, if a relationship isn't built on on love and kindness and openness and honesty and integrity and all these things, if it's not built on those, it's going to fall anyway. So you might as well be authentic while you're at it. You know, like that is the best thing you could do, is to be yourself in any situation. Be yourself, be true to who you are, be true to what you believe. It's not about other people. Your life has never been about anyone else. Your, Y-O-U-R, your. Don't make it there. Don't make it about them. Make it about you. Your life is your life. Nobody can change that. Nobody can take that away from you. Don't let them. But you let other people control you when you start acting a way that other people think is cool. You start acting a way because you think that other people will accept you for that. I've lived most of my life now doing things that other people might not accept. You know, I've done all this stuff. I started eating differently. I started eating healthy. I have ideas about the world and the way the world works that people might not think is traditional. You know, like, you want me to start talking about conspiracy theories? We can do an episode about that. I dropped out of college when all the adult people in my life think that college is some magical tool. They don't actually think that, but I mean, a lot of people think that, like, that's the way to go. And for some people, it is. I've lived a lot of my life going against the grain, doing things that were not popular. Don't try and do things that are popular. Do things that you believe will work. And what always works is being authentic, being you. And again, the people that don't accept you for doing that are not the right people to be around anyway. I've had the friends that I have had. I've had my three closest friends that I've had. I've had Ben, and I've known him for like 16 years, right? And I've known Jordan for like 5 or 6 years, and you guys don't know about Jordan, and I know Phoebe, and you guys don't know about Phoebe for like 6 years. I know these people for a while, and they become my family. That's what you should look for when looking for friends. You shouldn't look for somebody that's always going to say yes to you. You shouldn't look for any of this fake stuff. It's ridiculous. It's the tomfoolery is what it's tomfoolery. And I won't stand for it. I just think that you should have high standards. I think that you should take care of yourself in the best possible way. And I think that you shouldn't settle for less. That's what I think about it. But so many people think that, hey, this friend says yes all the time. That's a great idea. This guy presents himself in a way that's good, but I don't actually know, and I don't really get a good feeling, but he presents himself in a way that's good. Let's work with him. Or, hey, this guy, I don't get a great vibe from him, and he might be cheating on me, but what the fuck? Let me date him anyway. Doesn't make sense to me. It makes no sense to me. So that's what I had to get off my chest. And I hope I did it in a way that wasn't too in your face, but like, I see this and I'm like, man, like, why wouldn't you be authentic? You know? There was this line in a Logic song. He said, "I'm an original screenplay in a world full of remakes." Be an original screenplay in a world full of remakes. That's what you should strive to be. You should strive to be you. You should strive to be original. You should strive to be unique. It doesn't matter, because you're going to find your people anyway. Doesn't matter. It doesn't. It never has. It never will. Other people, your life, they don't mix. All right? So take care of yourself first and foremost. Take care of the people you love, secondly. Form a great relationship with God. That's the other thing. There was this parable about the man who built his house on sand and the man who built his house on a rock. And when the ocean came, it swallowed up the house that was on sand. But when it came and it hit the one with the rock, it was strong. Build your relationship with other people and with God, especially on rock, on solid ground. That's what you should do. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope I wasn't yelling too much. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. The support has been phenomenal. So please like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. And I will catch you on the next corner.